So will this Celtic side respond effectively? No Stephen Mahi, of course, who's suspended. Goal scorer from Wednesday night. Morten Wieghorst continues. But given the departure of Craig Burley, a very timely return for Paul Lambert, injured, of course, in the Rangers match, and in my view, an indispensable part of this side. Well, it's a triumph initially for the groundsman and the Celtic under soil heating, sole survivor in the Premier Division today. I'm not quite sure that Hibs are greatly enamoured of this ground. They've only won 4 times here in the last 44 visits. It's a long time for any consolation for Hibs. But of course, they're trying to restructure themselves again in the highest level under Alec McLeish. He's done a very good job so far in a very difficult competition. Well, Moravcik will like this situation. Undoubtedly, he'll try to put a bit of curl in it, but it's too straight. One goalkeeper getting his hands and body well behind that. Kinley, former Celtic player again, beautifully played there by Lambert. Excellent run forward by Moravcik. Can he put it away? Turning inside, one way, then the other. Just stopped. How did he miss it? Over-elaboration by Celtic that time. They turned the Hibs defence inside out. First one way, then the other. Putting it across there, it looked an almost cert to go over the line, and swept away eventually by Matthias Jack. Oh, it's good play. Sean Dennis gives it away. Now Viduka, he's on his own. Viduka going in, great save. Once again it looked as if he would slot it home. And Nicky Colgan coming out to that neat little twisting run here. Maybe he took it just a little bit too easy. Him surviving, Berkovic. Owner of the penalty as Viduka goes down now. It was a little bit theatrical. Geary going for that. Yes, he got the ball, I think, quite frankly. That was a decent tackle. Almost 18 minutes gone. Easily put in. Viduka taking it himself. Celtic are 1 up after a softish award. There you are, that's the way to take them, textbook stuff. Here's Stubbs. Good penetrating ball, it's confusing Hughes. Moravcik and that little turn again, glorious goal! Wonderful goal by one of the most skilled players in the country. Well, 2 or 3 times he's taken on the defenders like that, going one way and then suddenly the little pirouette, almost balletic. And icily cool the way he eventually disposed of it. Glorious goal after 29 minutes. Well, we're seeing again 3 players left turning, not knowing what was happening until the ball landed in the net. That's a difficult one for the keeper, and he just got away with it. He had to get control with the chest. A little bit too high to take it initially by foot. Nice cut to Viduka. He will try a shot and goal. Bit of a ricochet there, certainly not a pass back. Nicely opened up by Berkovic, his best pass of the game so far, but Viduka couldn't make the best of it, and there goes the half-time whistle. Well, given the fact that Jonathan Gould had hardly anything to do in that game except look at some rather tricky pass backs, I begin to wonder if Hibs can come back in this at all. You have to improve enormously. Berkovic, rather more anonymous in the first half than the man on the ball at the moment. Moravcik, and just taken away from Viduka. Lambert, he's been very cool and calculated in the best sense of the word today, Lambert, And his return, and that's just beyond Wieghorst. There goes McNamara. Lambert took up position well on the right-hand side. Viduka, strength paying off again. Nice little turn back, Berkovic. McNamara read that very well, and that's just over. Once again, coming in from the outside, Lubo Moravcik, with that enormous leap of his. Yobi. Berkovic, Yobi, good play. Viduka coming in and goal. Can he chip it over? Yes. Moravcik putting it in eventually. Great play, and the real powerful surge there by Viduka paid off. But notice he kept control well, and he stoops to conquer. Moravcik second, and we've gone 14 minutes into the second half. Here we are again. Celtic winning all the tackles now. Berkovic, look at the space here. Just past. About a foot away from his hat-trick there. And disaster for Hibs again. I mean, he's the most lethal man in the field, and look at the latitude they've given him. Incredible. That slack could be picked up by Collins. Great play by Tebolino. Now Moravcik. Beautiful ball. Viduka is uncovered, and he couldn't get the ball through to him quickly enough. McNamara might let fly. Great save. Hibs goalkeeper's been outstanding today. That's a ball by Tebolino. That's a better ball to Patalainen. Good save by Goal. Well, it really is awkward for a goalkeeper who's had nothing to do in the game to take a shot like this late on in the match, but he did it very well. No lapse in concentration. Adebe looking for some support, gets it, there he is again. There's Latterby going in, excellent save. Now Miller! And that's the best moment for Hibs in the match, the last 5 minutes. Forward by Wieghorst. Better ball by Peter. Look at the pace of McNamara again. And it's a save. Another superb, reflexive save. Off the foot of Viduka again. Once again, Hibs almost sorely penalised for the space that developed for McNamara on the right-hand side. Bocho. Petrov. Peter is there, and again the goalkeeper thwarts him. Viduka holding the ball well again. That's a decent effort. Angled it well. Bocho was screaming for it. And that's picked up. Wieghorst tries to chip the goalkeeper. He has. Beautifully scored by Wieghorst. But given away by Hibs again, out of defense. Slack play. The ball thrown out there. Now just watch this kind of blunder. Matthias Jack just flips it in to empty space there. Alertness there by the Danish player, and that is a delightful chip that Lubo Moravcik himself might admire. 4-0. And there goes the final whistle. A comprehensive victory for Celtic.